right. Anyways, we're happy to be here and to be able to present our solution for the mentioned problems. It's called Munch. We are Marissa, Juliane, Jobst, Minion, Christine, Michelle, Malherby, Leda, Edward, Bikini, Sarah and Vincent, Lena. Yeah, our solution, as I said, is called Munch. It's following this approach of think global but act local. And yeah, we want to get right into it. It is designed to approach three different stakeholders and create a mutual benefit for all of them. The first stakeholder group we want to create a benefit for are the consumers. We provide a platform for them to engage with friends and to also make them feel good about themselves, about their health, and about the environment. And to be honest, who wouldn't like to feel good about themselves? And the most important for the consumers probably, it's a fun solution, it's a fun approach. The next stakeholder group are the companies. That's especially companies who are producing products that support a meat-free or dairy-free lifestyle. We give them an opportunity to engage with these consumers, with this specific target group, and also to strengthen the loyalty to consumers they already have. And for the last group, or the last stakeholder we have, is the environment, which we are all benefiting from. We heard about the problems, and by solving the problems, we are benefiting the environment. And you probably think, as we are thinking, wow, that sounds good, but how do you want to do that? And we chose an, let's say, contemporary approach, and as you might have guessed, it's an app. Yeah, Munch. Exactly, yeah, and we are now going into how this works more in detail.
Yes. So, as Severin explained, Munch is an app, and I will explain to you how does it work. It's basically an app where you can engage with your friends and family or other people that you want to challenge. So it's an app to challenge people, and maybe you all know those sport challenge apps that are very popular right now. So yes, how does it work? You invite your friends with Facebook or email to join you for a challenge. You set the time, which also at the same time sets the level of difficulty. So you have beginners, that's like a week to 7 days challenge. You have the competitors, which is 8 days to 2 weeks, and then you have maybe a month or more than 3 weeks for the difficult level, and then you pick your challenge. And so that's basically the question: do you want your contenders to avoid dairy or meat or even both? We have some examples for challenges for you. On the left you see our difficulty level. So you have beginners, competitors, and masters. And then you can choose from, that's only example challenges, but for example, you want to challenge your friends who are all really like to eat meat, and you think they will not do it for longer than a day, and then you challenge them, eat vegetarian today, maybe. Or your friends are more aware of stuff like that. So then you go, okay, let's do competitors, so maybe 10 days or 12 days, have dairy-free breakfast. And then the master vegan would be try vegan for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. You can set the time however you feel like your friends are going to be able to do it. Yeah, so that's the consumer part of our approach, and I think Mignon will continue.
So this is the incentives for companies. We thought to include the opportunity for them to put something on the market with, as Marissa just explained, into the category. So, for example, Oatly could sponsor all the competitors who are avoiding dairy for a week. They could upload a barcode onto the app, and if you're taking part in this challenge, you will get discount at Frisbee Coop, for example, for you as an incentive. So the reason the companies would do this is they get to target their market who's already aware of the sustainability issue. They have brand exposure. Their sales can increase because people become aware of these products, and green marketing also gets the attention it deserves. And these are our app features. So I'm going to start on the right. We have an interactive platform which means that throughout the challenge your friends can comment and like and respond to everything you're doing. We also have a GPS in the app because it's very important for you to know which is your nearest supplier or the nearest company who's partaking and uploading barcodes. And also the companies can use it to see how many contenders are in their area, so it would be beneficial for them to consider uploading a special onto the app. And then you can prove it and inspire, so you could upload your meals as something vegan you've made. You could put that onto Facebook or Instagram to inspire everyone else and to raise awareness for the issue. We also have meal inspiration and recipes already there. If you're someone who has no idea how to make something vegan, that would be a good place for you to start. We have the information and barcodes on how the challenges work, what is the next challenge you can do, and also at the end you can re-challenge the same group, or you could add extra friends to a new category of challenges.
Yes, and to focus on the feasibility of this app that we would try to develop, it would be importance on the theoretical grounding on this, and the theoretical support that we get for our idea. And our theoretical grounding is mostly based on the notion that we as human beings and our changing behavior mostly lies on how we see others and how we are inspired and motivated by our most close friends, family, and peers. And that's what we extensively have looked at when looking at the literature from the course. And we have learned a lot about how sociological consumption could be applied in this kind of context, because we as human beings now, we engage in consumption because of our friends and family and peers mostly, and that affects us also how to reconfigure our habits and inspire others to be better. And that's our theoretical support. We are really relying on how the social affiliation makes the challengers that have enjoyed this app to challenge each other to be better and changing the eating behaviors for the better. And to just make it very simple, we are starting with an example. And the example is like this. We have Ola. And now we have to go back in time, because we could go 5 weeks back in time and see how this would turn out. And Ola would say in the first lecture that, you know what, we should challenge each other. And we should just do this and see how it works out during these 5 weeks. And now he says that we should try to have that challenge. But how are we going to make it? Well, we're moving forward, and we join the challenge. He invites all of the classmates to join. Now, what we want to do is to have these discounts and these, I would say, the wealthy companies that are joining this, as Oatly, for example. They are giving us discounts to go to the nearest Coop, to the nearest grocery stores, buying these materials that we need to make this meal. And we are trying to achieve our goals in this way. We are trying to motivate ourselves and all the others that are joining this challenge to become better at this. And what we're doing is we're kind of proving that, all right, we have done this, and we're trying to achieve our goals with these different recipes that Mignon talked about, and we are trying to meet and inspire the other members of the team. And now we have to reevaluate what we've done. Is it a success or fail? What did we do during these past 5 weeks? And that would be pretty much this moment right now. We would look where we are since 5 weeks back. Have we gone anywhere, or are we still at the same place where we were? And after that, we can see if it has been a success. We just move on to a more bigger challenge that we had with these 3 categories, or we just include other friends in the challenge and just look if we can do even better than we've already done. And with that said,